guys so much again. I'm George Estevez from Channel 9 Eyewitness News, and our commitment to news is only as equal to our commitment to you guys, the community, and amazing days like this. So thank you guys so much for coming out! Yes, all right, so we know this is a celebration of music and what brings us together, right? As a community, right? Whether you're in the front row, whether you're in the middle, or whether you're in the back left or back right. That's correct, right? It's also a way for us to honor a man who dedicated his professional life to bringing communities together. And of course, we're talking about Orlando police officer Kevin Valencia. Let's, big round of applause. Well, this month marks a year since Officer Valencia was shot responding to a call that is never routine. A call that is never routine and always filled with uncertainty, but officers do this work every day. And on June 11th, Officer Valencia honored his badge and this community and all of you by serving and protecting. Officers and this community have worked to help his family and his wife and his children. So now, I'd like to take a moment to bring up Orange County Sheriff John Mina, who was the Orlando Chief of Police at the time. Sheriff Mina.
Thank you, George, and good evening, Orange County. How's everyone doing? Well, law enforcement in Central Florida wants to thank you for your support. Every night, every morning, the men and women in Central Florida law enforcement go out and put their lives on the line for all of us because they are committed to something greater than themselves. They're committed to the safety of all of us at great risk to their own lives. And right now, one of our own is struggling in the fight for his life, so we want to thank Dan Newland. We want to thank all of you for your support of law enforcement in this community. Thank you. And now, at this time, in law enforcement, we all stick together. And I'm going to introduce the next sheriff to come up, Sheriff Dennis Lima from Seminole County.
How's everybody doing tonight? Thank you so much. It's great to be out here tonight representing Seminole County and the love and support of this crowd here tonight as we pay tribute to those men and women who walk that thin blue line every single day, protecting and preserving our domestic and international freedom. We stick together, and none of this would be possible without Dan Newland and all of you for coming out and showing your love and support. God bless you all. Now I have the privilege of introducing the Osceola County Sheriff, Russ Gibson.
Thank you, Dennis. Good evening, Orlando. How are you doing? I said good evening. How are you doing? What a great show Dan Newland's put together in a tribute to this officer who suffered a great injury. That blue line up there represents chaos and stability. Thank you for being a part of this. We want to let the Valencia family know that they never stand alone. They never stand alone. It's their community with you. So thank you for everything that you do to show your support. And now I'm going to turn it over to the City of Orlando, Chief of Police, Orlando Rolone.
Thank you, Sheriff. So I stand between you and Nacho and Pitbull, so I'm going to make it brief. I want to start and give credit to Dan Newland and the Newland firm. Without them, this would have not been possible. Thank you, Dan. For all the organizations that generously gave to this cause, and the amount will be announced, I believe, here shortly. But anyways, it's a significant amount of money. That kind of support is what convinces us, the members of this profession, a profession where only 0.5% of our nation's population can say that they belong to it. It is with true honor and a privilege that we serve you, our community, because of this support that you're showing tonight. So for the families of the law enforcement profession, the notification that one of their loved ones has been seriously hurt or killed in the line of duty, nothing can prepare them for that. But when they see you doing what you're doing tonight, coming out to support this cause, it convinces us that we're going to serve with courage, pride, and commitment. Thank you very much.
Chief, hold on one moment. You gotta say some of this in Spanish. Come on, man.
Mi gente latina, ¿dónde están? Verdaderamente es un honor y un placer poder servirles a ustedes en esta posición como jefe de la policía. Lo mejor que tiene esta comunidad, y lo voy a decir en inglés porque yo sé que muchos de ustedes nos entienden. The best thing about this community is what you see here tonight. People from all over the world, people from all over the world that call the Central Florida community home. Es por ustedes, las personas de todas partes del mundo, que esta comunidad es especial. Muchísimas gracias a todos y que Dios los bendiga.
Thank you. Nicely done there, Chief Falone. El español de está bastante bueno, ¿no? That's right. Thank you guys so much again. So you heard from our leaders in the law enforcement community. And again, I want to thank all of you guys, especially all you guys in the back. That's right, I can hear you. So, okay, so we're here, we're having a good time. We know what this is for. It's about music, celebration, and of course, honoring the Valencia family. And now it's time to bring out a guy who brought us all here today. Of course, we all know who he is. He had the idea of doing more than just providing our community with an evening of music. Because he's done this before. He's done this before for Central Florida. He wanted to do something for this family who is dealing with life each and every day. And while nothing will ever match bringing Officer Valencia to full health, this man is doing what he can right now to help the family along the way. We've become fast friends, so it's my honor right now to please welcome to the stage, Dan Newland!
Thank you, George. Thank you, thank you. Come up with me, come on. I love George. We had dinner the other night. It was supposed to be an hour. We were there 4 hours. I said, George, we have to go home. Been 4 hours, 2 bottles of wine. We're going to get a DUI. We need
I don't know
Uber.
what you're talking about.
Get Uber. On a serious note, about 9 months ago, I said we should bring Pitbull here. We could do something great. We were talking about bringing Pitbull and doing something wild, new. And that was all good. It sounded great. But it was about 3 months ago that I was looking through the local newspaper and I saw a small article about Kevin Valencia. It was on the 4th page and it was about 2 inches big. Said they're bringing this police officer back home. He's still in a coma. And I just thought to myself, how does somebody go from being critically injured, living in a coma, to 4th page news? We can do better. So I picked up the phone and I called these guys back here and I said, I'm doing this concert, but maybe we could do something to bring it up a level and do something, make it more about community. Sheriff Mina, Chief Colon were like, Dan, that's a great idea. So I met with Miss Valencia. We had lunch. It was an amazing moment to spend that 2 or 3 hours with her at lunch, to learn about her husband, to learn about her love, to learn about her family, to learn about her husband who is still living in a coma and battling for his own life. It was an amazing moment. I said, you know what? We're going to do something great. We're going to bring you back to the front page and we are going to do something amazing to help you. She said, Dan, I really want to bring my husband home, but we have a small house. We need a house with a room that Kevin can live in. We need to do something, but I don't have the money for that. I said, Megan, you came to the right place at the right time. Because I'm going to reach out to everybody I know, and I'm going to reach deep into our firm, and we're going to make something amazing happen. And tonight, I'm very proud to announce, humbly, that we've been able to raise $1 million to help Kevin Valencia. And we'll be giving that money this week to the Fraternal Order of Police so that they can supply that money to the Valencia family as needed. So I want to thank everyone for coming out. Continue your support. Read about Kevin. Facebook Megan. Find your friendship in her. And let's keep Kevin Valencia, our local hero, on the front page for many years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Chief Rolon, Sheriff Gibson, Sheriff Mina, and Sheriff Lima. Thank you, guys. How about that, huh?
And I got one more thing to say.
One more thing to say.
One more. Are you ready for Nacho?
Come on! Thank you, Danny. You guys excited? Yes, are you guys ready for Nacho? All right, let's make this happen. Thank you, guys. I'm George Estevez. Good night. Have a good show.